creepy. And it's pretty intense. Growing up, I'm in the Vader days, like I said, a child of the 80s. And I grew up kind of in the, we watched it on VHS. Come on, somebody. We watched it on VHS. And growing up, kind of a child in the 80s. That good-looking kid in the middle with the Ewoks on, that's me. That's my older brother, and that's my little sister. And this was, as you can see, the Christmas tree coming behind us. We are excited for what's about to happen. Anybody know what underoos are? If you don't, that's what underoos are. And I love the t-shirt from the early 80s where, like, it's just like a piece of plastic. You know, like, the screen printing wasn't on point back then. It was like a sheet of plastic. When you sweat it, it, like, stuck to you as a kid. You know, like, I'm supposed to sleep in this, but it's crispy, you know? Like, vinyls back then, that was good stuff. As a kid, you know, kind of growing up, lightsaber duels with my brother, making my sister be Princess Leia, the underoos, plastic on the shirts, all of that stuff. And there was this kind of way about it. And I felt, you know, there's kind of nothing cooler than seeing those battles take place, the movies, the epic space battles, the amazing alien and scary characters that are going on. Han Solo and Chewie. I was an Ewok fan when I was little. That was kind of the one that didn't get produced as much. You had Yoda, all of those things blowing up. It was just amazing. The cinematography for the 80s, it was the best. And there's particularly this theme that is pushed in kind of all of these movies. It's the struggle between light and darkness. And then it's more than just kind of two opposing sides, but what you'll find that in every one of these characters, there's kind of this inner struggle. One of which, what we see in all the main characters face between the light and the darkness. Now, I think many of us could say in this room that we've battled this struggle. I know I have our whole life. My nickname growing up, I'm just going to let you in my world. If you've been a part of Somerville campus, you've heard my dad probably tell this story because I think he's told it over 100 times. My nickname growing up was Iron Bottoms. The reason why it was Iron Bottoms is because I struggled from middle child syndrome. Everybody agree? Yeah, I know. I bring this up about once a quarter, so you're just going to have to bear with me. Middle child syndrome, and I got beat. In other words, I disobeyed a ton of those things. I got a lot of spankings. And this struggle, this thing our whole life, some of those struggles, you know, as you develop, as you grow, they're kind of small. Do we cheat? Do we do this? Do we push this in school? Do we make this little white line? Do we do those things? But how many know some of those struggles can lead to like bigger life issues, bigger life decisions?